Get out of town. We have literally created an umami bomb. It looks amazing. That buttery goodness inside the Kiev is super simple to make. We just need some butter. Now I'm using unsalted butter, that way I can control that salt flavor myself. And I've got here some kimchi as well. I've just roughly chopped that, put that in. And some Korean chili paste, or gochujang. Now you'll find this chili paste in the Asian section of most major supermarkets now, so it's very easy to find, and it has this really great umami, salty, savory flavor. It's just divine. So I'll put some of that in there. And I want a little bit of chopped garlic. So the traditional Kiev is buttery and garlicky, and so we want to have that garlic flavor as well. And a little pinch of salt. Now just blend that until it's smooth. Now take yourself 2 sheets of cling film and empty out that butter onto the middle of the sheet, and then roll that over. We want to make a little butter log, so roll that over and then twist the sides, tie those up, and then that goes into the freezer until it's firm and solid. Prepare the chicken. We just want to take a chicken breast, and I've just removed, sometimes it has that sort of little tenderloin piece on there. I've just removed that, and I'm going to cover that with cling film. I just want to pound that out about 1 centimeter thick, and I want it really nice and even as well. Okay, so peel that off and just repeat with the rest of your chicken breasts. Now you can see the butter is now nice and firm, and what I want is to slice these into nice little pieces. So I'm going to cut these chunks. Now take your chicken breast and put it down the side where the skin would have been. Put that down, facing down, and then we want to grab our piece of butter. And the whole point here is to wrap up that butter so it's completely enclosed in the chicken. So I really want to make sure that that is nicely enclosed. Now to help that along, I'm going to pull up the sides of this cling film and twist that up, and then I'm going to pop that into the freezer now for about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want it to freeze, I just want the outside to sort of fuse together so that we're going to get a really good enclosed ball. Now we're going to go with the standard flour, egg, breadcrumb method here. I'll start off by unwrapping that chicken and then putting it into the flour, shake that off, and then roll that in the egg. Now into the breadcrumbs, and I'm using panko breadcrumbs, but you can use any breadcrumb that you have in your pantry. Just really pat that together. This is the same method that I use for making deep fried ice cream actually. So if you are a fan of crispy, crunchy, deep fried things with soft, gooey centers, make sure you check out my YouTube page because I've got my deep fried ice cream recipe on there as well. Okay, now that one goes there, and just repeat that with the rest of your chicken. Now there's a couple of options here. We do need these to firm up and set. So you can put them in the fridge for a good couple of hours, or if you want to speed things up, put them in the freezer for at least 15 minutes. Now for the sizzle. Okay, so my big tip here, use a small saucepan and cook these one at a time. That way you're not using so much oil. Once the oil is hot, just slide that chicken ball into the oil. Now these don't need too long, we just want to start the crisping process. We don't need to cook the chicken all the way through. Now turn that over. Oh, it's looking so beautiful and golden and crispy already. Okay, so that goes onto a rack that's sitting on a baking tray, and make sure this is seam side up. So we're going to put these into the oven to bake, and I want to trap all of that butter in there as much as possible. Now, as with anything straight out of the fryer, just add a little bit of salt to the outside. That's really going to stick to that hot crumbing mixture. And now into the oven for 15 minutes. Oh, these look and smell amazing. Now the trick here is to let them rest about 5 minutes. They do need a little bit more time just to cook through in the center. And now we're ready to serve. Now I'm serving a simple honey sesame coleslaw. You'll find the recipe on my website if you are interested. And now for the big reveal. Get out of town. We have literally created an umami bomb. It looks amazing. You guys are gonna love this.